Semifinals on Tuesday and Wednesday. Chile and Peru will meet Wednesday, but everybody is locked in on that Tuesday showdown between Brazil and Argentina. Now we look at their recent history in competitive meetings. It would suggest an edge for Brazil. You don't see a lot of Argentina up on that graphic. And yet, Stevie, watching this tournament...
Hold on, an edge? Would you just like a goal from somebody? Never mind an edge. I mean, on paper, you look at it and you go, wow, Brazil-Argentina, semi-final of the Copa. I cannot wait for this. I'm actually very apprehensive because I'm not quite sure what we're going to get. You know, neither side going forward have been any good in the final third. And, you know, Brazil being the home team, I think they will take the game to Argentina. And I'm going to say that I think Brazil are favourites, not just because they're home, but I'm not so sure about Argentina defensively. And so that's what gives them the edge for me. But I've never been so underwhelmed by two supposed world giants.
The point stands. They have both very much, Janusz, failed to impress.
Yes, they have. Argentina more so. I mean, this may be the worst Argentinian team I've ever seen, but you know what? They're here. And the last game against Venezuela, you know what? They played well. And I don't know if it's the system. We've been talking a little bit about this. 4-4-2 for the most part, with Messi playing either alongside Lautaro Martinez or Agüero in the first couple matches. And then the last match, he was in behind Martinez. So it was 4-3-1-2 type of thing. Agüero and Lautaro. Lautaro's been good. Lautaro scored, 6 goals now for Argentina, I think, in, 8 or 10 games, something like that. So he's been coming on through a little bit. And in the last game, Argentina was okay. There is hope. I didn't think there was hope after the first match Argentina played.
We know that there will be a lot of talented players on the field between
Brazil
and Argentina.
But we're relying on hope.
What's that?
but we're relying on hope.
Well,
but they have Leo, even though he doesn't think he's... Look, Leo Messi says himself he doesn't think he's been playing well. But you know what? That can change just like that. You never know.
Who do you guys think there's more pressure on here? The Argentines to finally get one for Messi or the Brazilians to get it at home?
No, Brazil's at home. Yeah, I mean, Argentina players, I probably don't even listen to TV channels or radios or newspapers because they have been getting hammered tournament after tournament for so long, whereas Brazil, because they're at home, because regardless of whether they're as good as they were or not, they're expected to win. So absolutely, for me, the pressure is all on Brazil.
State of the pitch could also come into play as well, as we've seen throughout this tournament.
Which makes sense. You know, we've been complaining about most teams who, in the attacking third, haven't been great. And you've got Messi, who never, ever comes out and tries to throw you an argument. He said he's having trouble controlling the ball. If that guy's having trouble controlling it, then there must be a problem with it.
Years and years ago, we had an excuse for that, right? You said, well, if you're a good player, you should be able to deal with it. Well, guess what? These days, these players don't know what about pitches. Even young players. If you go to some of the academies, the pitches are pristine as well. So when you get to that, I can see how you're frustrated because you don't train on pitches like that.
They're going back to Belo Horizonte, which is a nightmare scenario for the Brazilians. I wonder, when we talk about the pressure that they're under, how much that history may factor when they face off against Argentina.
Had they not been back and won a game there already against Argentina, then maybe you could say it maybe in the back of their mind. But I think the fact that they've gone back there and they've actually beaten Argentina of all teams and they're going back there to play them again, I don't think they'll be thinking about that whatsoever. I think it's only us on this side that keep throwing that out.
Well, if you hear it long enough all the time, then I suppose you may be thinking about that. But I don't think that should matter.
No.
For more, sign up now for ESPN+.